No doubt. And readiness really can also mean maybe stop paying attention to some of the things that maybe we did in the past. Is there anything off the top of your mind that you can think of that maybe collision repair facilities maybe should pay a little bit less attention to as we continue to prepare for the future vehicles?
That's a tough one. There's so many different things that obviously you have to focus on. It's tough to think of things that we're going to be able to not focus on in the future. There just seems like there's just more and more being piled on top. So that's a tough one. It's tough to think of something that we're not going to have to focus on.
Is there anything off the top of your head that you can think of that maybe collision repair facilities can maybe pay a little bit less attention to as they continue to prepare for the future vehicles?
Good question. I would say the real heavy metal work seems to be slowly going away as the industry transitioned to all the new materials. But obviously, on the other side of that, the average car age right now on the road is approaching 12 years old. So there's still a need right now, but I see it as a dwindling need to do the heavy metal work.
Readiness can also mean, stop paying attention perhaps to some things that are getting in the way of some priorities. Anything top of mind that you can think of that maybe collision repair facilities should start paying maybe a little bit less attention to as we continue to prepare for the future?
This was a hard question for me to look at coming from the collision repair side, because there's so many different avenues. We have the customer to make sure that we're keeping them in the loop and keeping happy, and that's a big focus. We have the cars and ensuring that the repairs are going properly and making sure that the repairs are done right, which leads into the training for the future and all the new metal makeups that we have. We also have, some of the outside things that come into play, such as, being a DRP for companies, and as a body shop, you focus on those things. So it's really hard for me to look at something that a body shop can just say, we don't need to focus on that, because everything's important for your business to function properly. There's so many different sides of it that make it all work and go together. So to me, it just comes back to that communication key. And if you guys are all on the same page as a shop, and communicate with everybody what the needs are and how the future is going, I think you can keep pushing along.